ten-horned beast. That is a subtopic. The ten-horned beast. The ten-horned beast. One. Refers to the great persecutor power. Refers to the word persecutor power against the church of Christ. Against the church of Christ. In Revelation chapter 1, chapter 13, verse 1, we see that 10 beast. And then when you check in 11, verse 7, it says, now when they have finished their testimony, the beast that comes up from the abyss will attack them and overpower the kingdom. Then number 2, the beast symbolizes the Roman Empire. The beast symbolizes the Roman Empire. The deification of secular authority. The deification of secular authority. Number 3, the ten-horned beast reflects the presence of the beast. The ten-horned beast reflects the presence of the beast as the final personal antichrist. While according to Daniel's book, these prophecies represent some great earthly power or kingdom. While according to Daniel's book, these prophecies represents some great earthly power or kingdom. If you're left behind, you will follow it on YouTube. The 10 beast. We don't have time and I have to cover more. The 10 beast speaks of the Roman power. Speaks of the Roman power. The 10 beast speaks of the Roman power. In bracket, the 10 horns speaks of the 10 kings. 10 kings. Another fact about the 10-horned beast speaks of the blasphemous name, which is mentioned in Revelation chapter 17, verse 12. Blasphemous name mentioned in Revelation chapter 17, verse 12. Let's check 17 verse 12. The 10 horns you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but who for 1 hour will receive authority as kings along with the beast. Speaks of 10 horns. And then when you check in Daniel chapter 7, verse 25 to 27, you will see that blasphemy. The 10-horned beast speaks of the indicative of the comprehensiveness of the beast's sphere of authority. Of the beast's sphere of authority. That one is found in Revelation chapter 1, verse 30. The sphere of authority. Another part about the 10-horned beast. The 10 horns stand for the 10 kings. The 10 horns stands for the 10 kings who have not yet begun to rule during the oral prophecy. But right now they are ruling. So we get a little horn that that emerged from the beast, that little horn which emerged from the beast, refers to the Antichrist. To the Antichrist. And also a world power sharing in the characteristics of the Antichrist. The little horn represents or refers to the Antichrist and a world power sharing in the characteristics of the Antichrist. When you check Genesis chapter 3, you will see the work of that Antichrist. He only comes to deceive. He has no power, but he uses deception to conquer and make everything in his control. And that is why you see in our country Kenya. In Genesis chapter 3 is what is happening in our country Kenya. The serpent died to the woman. Yet the woman had the instructions, the laws, the decrees of God in her head. Then she came and lied to the husband. The husband believed the lies from the woman, which the woman received from the serpent. Yet the man, Adam himself, was the person who received personal communication, who had the personal communication with God. But he forgot about that personal communication he had from God. And then he forgot. And that is why you see in Kenya, because we now lies to be fooled. Everything our leaders tells us, we believe. We have some hypocrites who are walking around this way. If Baba has read the BBI, he just read for all of us. And then you're supporting something that you're not going through. Then government should talk to you and say, we will make sure every Kenyan gets a copy of BBI so that they can read for themselves. Did they supply to you? Is it different from the Bible? And you're clapping for them. You're saying thank you. Thank you for personalizing us with a heavy tax. Thank you for making us slaves. Thank you for making us beggars. You clap for them, you appreciate them. When things goes bad, you yourself saying, God, where are you? God, you knew this will happen. When at first, you could not involve God. You could not seek the face of God. You could not seek the directive of God. You could not even hear from the voice of God when He talks to you. Seven words that we see from the beast start from the 7 kings. That is 7 principal kingdoms. That is 7 principal kingdoms or empires. And these empires, with which have exercised or shall exercise tyrannical power over the people of God. When I read this, when I teach about what the beast is doing, I figure it with the leadership, Kenyan leadership. Now, you should listen. It speaks of the technical power being exercised against the people of God. Already, it has happened in Kenya. It has happened in Kenya, and it still happens. So the 7 kingdoms are as follows. 1, Egypt. The 7 kingdoms are as follows. Egypt. 2, you can say Chaldea or Chaldea. 3, Greece. 4, Assyria. 5, Persia. 6, and 7. Popol, Rome. Popol, Rome. Now, under Popol, Rome, we see the Catholic Church. Of these 5, were they fallen? 4 of them. Among the 7, now we see the 4 which had fallen. 1, Egypt. Assyrian, 2, the fallen one. 3, Persian. And then 4, Grecian monarchies which ruled by the king, stop the queen. The 5th one. The 5th one. Chaldeans or Chaldeans, 1 was to represent with the Empire of Rome. And the 7th and chiefest was to come. Was to come with the greatest Antichrist in his empire. That the 7th head represents Antichrist or the papacy. 7 heads represents Antichrist or the papacy. Where now we see Roman kingdom, Pope himself. So there can be little doubt. 7 hands symbolizes universal wisdom, the wisdom of the world, upon which the city of Rome is built by others. To the 7 forms of government through which Rome passed, and by still others, and more broadly, to the 7 great monarchies which have oppressed and still oppressed God's people. When you check in Revelation chapter 12, verse 3. Now you see, we are walking in different scriptures so we can understand. When the Bible talks about